It's your boy Seven the Scientist, and this is
Do you know me?
Say No Me.
Yes.
That's Say No Me today. Um, Life lessons, not really. Social issues. Seem like I've talked about a lot of social issues here lately, and not the science and math and algebra and reading we're supposed to be doing. But
But the is me.
I mean, yeah, we do it, but we haven't videotaped it and put it on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! On YouTube, we haven't put it on YouTube. Anyway.
I told you.
I am. Anyway, it's just that lately I've been researching and seeing a lot of stuff. And YouTube is the new hustle. It's like everybody want to be on YouTube and do your videos and stuff on YouTube, and that's your means of making money.
Nope.
Y'all don't have any skills, don't have a GED, high school diploma, a college
Nope.
education, no skills. So your new skills is like, I'm not good enough to be an athlete.
No.
I'm not good enough to be anything
No.
else but somebody who can get on here
No.
and talk about other people things, religions, ideology, and what they're talking about, and that's your means for money. That's how you get your money. Or you come in here, and I actually seen one girl get an apartment. She's trying to meet her quota, asking people for money for her apartment. Like, it's not thousands and thousands and millions of people out here that need money to get. I need some money. I mean, I'm not going to come on here and ask somebody about money. I'm going to hustle. If you got kids, where your baby daddies at? Why they not helping you and giving you what you need to get the apartment or a house so you can be closer to your job, whatever. So I'm going to get on YouTube and beg and ask and show cleavage and stuff. And, it's just silly. It's like YouTube's the new hustle. Nobody want to do anything. They just want to be trolls, and they want to be people who come on YouTube and get these checks. And YouTube, perpetuates it, allows it. It actually, enforces this for us to be divided and talk about each other and cause all this confusion, and they give you money for it. So you think about that when you talking about everybody, because none of y'all on here are giving solutions. I don't want to come here and debate. What are we going to debate about? Physiology, anatomy, science, medicine. I mean, that's nothing really to me. I can see debating. I can ask questions about why you saying what you're saying is how is it making our lives better as black people. Like, y'all been pooping on people's religions and doctrines and all these figures and stuff for over 10, 15, 20 years. No answers. Has anyone been uplifted by what they're saying or doing? Is there any resolutions, any growth, enlightenment, or better living situations, better jobs, better anything from what they're doing? No, they're just getting views on YouTube and getting paychecks. It's not trying to provide anything. It's all a hustle. It's the Cotton Comes to Harlem type thing. That's a movie. Drinking a Kool-Aid thing. When I say that, that's when this cult leader had everybody drink Kool-Aid and kill themselves. So that's why it's not funny. But I'm just like, when y'all following people and people think that if they're on YouTube and they're a YouTube sensation, that their followers and subscribers will get out here and really fight and march for them. They might give y'all a little money, but ain't nobody gonna die for nobody on YouTube. So your friends and stuff that you live around and be around every day is not gonna die for you for anything. So I don't know, people talking about riders, and I watch what I watch. I do what I do. I make my comments, man, but I don't see anybody with solutions. So what I try to do when I build with people is not yet. It's not. Hold up. I try to find solutions to and answers to things that's going on in people's life and their community and stuff, and get involved in voting. Everybody think voting is not important. If it's not important, why they keep doing the things they're doing to take away our voting rights and get all these a certain area has so many electoral votes, and then you got like New York probably got a high percentage of, let's go Brooklyn, of black people. It's probably a little gentrification now, but they get one electoral vote, and then somewhere where it's 1,000 white people, they get 10 electoral votes, and that is how they do things to control Congress, the Senate, and all these things. That's very important, because if you don't have people in there getting laws and doing things to help us, then we're not going to be helped. You can say, oh, I want to be independent, but if there's laws and regulations out here to stop us from being growing or prevailing or excelling at the things that we were trying to do, then what good is it? We can be independent all we want. We can control money in our spending. I mean, as black people, we spend billions of dollars in the economy. We are big spenders. It's just we spend on unnecessary stuff. I'd rather have Gucci slippers to walk around in the hood. Like, really? You walk around in dirt, piss, filth, and all that, and you want to wear Gucci slippers. Now, if I was on the red carpet, that's a different story. I'm aware of that, but in the hood, I mean, what's the point of having those things, you know? But that's our thing, our spending. That's one of the things. But why do we spend the way we do? Is it advertisement? Is it subliminal messages that makes us do what we do? Is it the things they put in their hood? They don't put any fruits and vegetable stores, any healthy stores in here. And if they did, people wouldn't go because they want to eat the cheap crap that they put in their body instead of investing in their body, putting good things in their body and spending a little more money for that because it's important, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's some of the things that I've seen on YouTube that just, I shake my head like, all they doing is just talking. They've been doing this 10, 15, 20 years. I don't see nobody elevating. I don't see nobody, making no changes in the community. I don't see none. You could post one video where you're using councilman meeting, and that's one time, one video for one thing, and that's the vendors. It was more of just for you because people want to be vendors and want to make that money. And then if somebody trying to stop you from doing that, of course you're gonna go down there and talk. But that might have been specifically to someone. But the point is, there's nothing wrong with that. If I did one great thing in my life and stuff and stood up for something, that's cool. At least it's in him or in a person to do that. But it just got to be consistency. Repetition. Change our mind thinking, change our spending habits, change our eating habits. Come together as a unit. These are some solutions. How do we do that? Step by step. Communicating, coming up with a plan, and getting people who are around you to have an understanding of what y'all trying to do, and y'all just build together. I can't give step-by-step guide on how to do it. I can talk about it a little bit, but this is something that we need to do. A group of people who are on the same mind frame to get answers, not point fingers of blame. Religion. I know a lot of people from all the religions, from Muslim, Christianity, the Torah, that follow that do great things for people. So I don't understand how it's, being shitted on. I don't understand. I would like to know how people that come together in a group and worship something, and then they do something, they're elevating and they're prevailing over obstacles, how that religion is not good for them. Like, what is it doing that's stagnant? Well, that's the reason we're in a position we're in now. Prove it to me. Where's the scientific evidence that somebody who believes in a particular religion is not going to prevail or accomplish their goals in life, or does not good for the community? Somebody provide that information to me. Get back with me, because there's no scientific evidence to me that shows that if a person follow a particular religion, then they're no good for the community, that they're no good. They're not elevating. They're not prevailing. They're not accomplishing their goals. I don't see that. I see just the opposite. I see people getting off drugs, people getting better jobs, people getting educated, people becoming better people. The devil is winning. The devil is the good guy in the Bible. That's what some people say. I mean, all throughout hieroglyphics and everything, it talks about evil and how they do wicked things. If we want to get back to the ways of the old, where there was no laws and we get to do what we want to do, rape kids, rape women, kill men, rape men, steal, have no, one moment, let me finish this thought, and have no morals or ethics, and we just run out here like wild savage animals and don't have any kind of control, any morals and ethics, what kind of world would that live? That's the devil want. The devil want to make everything bad, everything worse. He don't want to see you come up, or evil in the universe, or wickedness instead of goodness or godliness, or I just don't see how people can construe that and flip the script and use that technology on you to think that, hey, there was a good guy in this book. Actually not. He's not nothing good in any organization that or religion that talks about him. Any history of evil, it's just not. That's why we start having rules, because imagine, man, the strong and the wicked will prey on the weak, the feeble, the young, the females. If it was nothing, if it wasn't right, can you think about that? Like, everybody be out here just wilding out, killing, robbing, stealing, no order, no nothing. That the world will just be the end of it. just killing people, just no reason at all to do good. And you want to say that the devil's the good guy? Y'all retarded for thinking that. I'm sorry to use the word retarded. And then when I question stuff, hi baby. When I question stuff to people and I put comments on people things I question, the first thing they say like, oh, you need mental help. Because I asked the question. Because I'm not following what you think. I mean, if you're not following me, you can't say, I can't say that you crazy or you retarded. I'm just like, maybe you don't have an understanding of it. Maybe I think different than you. I've seen things like I might have artistic ways because when I look at things, I see a bigger picture. When I see y'all videos, I'm looking in the back, I'm looking around, I'm looking at your face. That's why usually I don't even show my face. I'll show my surroundings. When I'm looking at y'all facial expressions, everything that y'all doing, listen to what y'all saying, and coming to my own conclusion. You know, so it's all opinionated on here. Everything is on here opinionated. It's no facts, ain't no theories. It's just hypothesis. No, nothing being experimented. Nothing. Nobody can tell me why religion and people following religion is not good for them. What did it do to them that make them not come together and be better people? How is it not they're not getting better? How are they not getting jobs? How are they not helping people? How are they not, accomplishing their goals and prevailing over obstacles and trials and tribulations and being motivated and inspired to do things right and accomplish and fight and keep fighting the fight? Be an entrepreneur, be their own businessman, work for a Fortune 500 companies, develop or be inspired to create things, become scientists, become engineers, become mechanics, construction workers. Go outside in your neighborhoods where it's constructions, in the ghetto, in the hood. Who all you see are construction workers, white people in the hood. No blacks. If you see the blacks, what they're doing, they're doing the garbage and stuff. They're not working the big machines. They're not shooting asthmas or getting the levels of doing any type of engineering work. They're just getting the debris and the trash out. So in the hood, I see this all the time, and I know y'all see it too. How many black people you see? You might see 1, 2, and then there's 50 to 100 that's not black, but they're construction stuff and building stuff in the black communities, and we don't even have any construction workers. Get them skills, man. Okay, that's how old you are? 3, Trey, uno dos Trey. So that's today's opinion from me about YouTube, about you people that talk about religions and theories and ideologies and have, y'all can't provide any scientific evidence where it's bad for people. Y'all have no solutions, no answers, no anything. I have questions. I try to do the best I can in the community. Y'all think voting is not an important thing. Y'all don't even vote for the president. Y'all don't vote for the other elections that's important in your communities, important to getting people in the office that look out for your community and those like you. And you keep thinking that your vote is not important. You think that your vote is irrelevant. So they got you thinking that, and look what happened and who you got up in the office now and the people you got in the office now. And you keep it up, this would be a communistic world, or capitalism is good, but socialism, dictatorship, I mean, the United States can switch on you if we don't pay attention to what we're doing, and we'd be back in slavery. It'll be a law. What y'all gonna do now? Who's gonna be willing to die? Who's willing to die for their kids, for the future? All you cares about is yourself. I live now, since I'm OG, for the kids to make sure they straight. And make sure when I die that they're straight and they have something to go on. Be a dad. That's why I show my videos with my daughters. My other ones are older now, but the little ones, this is the time that you guide them and show them what a man is and how a man treats them and should talk to them. So this is what's important. So I put it on here. So us men can be accountable for be a dad, man. This is little things, cheap things. Going to the library costs us nothing. Going to the park costs us nothing, but maybe gas. Got to feed her. I can pack a lunch if I want to, but it doesn't cost a lot to make impressionable impressions on little minds and do little games. And one more minute. Do little games that teach them stuff. And always, everything that I do or say, I try to provide some knowledge to them. That's it. Baby girl, ready for me to get off? Did you want to say something? Go ahead. Water? So you got to use your words. What is it you want? Teach your kids, man. Be with your kids. You lame niggas who just out here having sex and pregnant women and ain't being a dad, man. Y'all ain't nothing to me. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all ain't cool. That's why we want our women to start making it look like it's cool to be smart. It's cool to want to be a doctor and lawyer. It's cool to go to college. They try to tell you like school and education is not important now, man. Don't listen to these dudes. We fought all this time to get college and education. Now you get these buffoons out here like, oh, you don't need an education. You know why? You need an education so you can learn how to comprehensive thinking. You got to comprehend stuff. Critical comprehension. I'm sorry. Critical thinking, critical comprehension. Critical thinking. Critically comprehending things that you read and that you examine or experiment. You have to have those critical thinking and comprehension skills, or you're not going to elevate. You're not going to do anything. And that's what college provides. College don't guarantee you no job. College guarantee you elevate your mind to think so you can do things and be able to do many different things and get through many different obstacles and critically think and critically learn, critical comprehension, critical thinking. I'm sorry, if you want to talk, I don't have no script. I have things I think about, I talk about. Like in the beginning, I was talking about, I seen this girl ask for money, and I'm like, YouTube is the new hustle, man. YouTube is the new hustle. Nobody wants skills no more. Everybody want to be in front of the camera. They want to be popular. They want to be popping, flossing, talking about people, cussing. Your chakra, you cussing? How somebody talk about chakra and you cussing? All that negative energy. I understand that. I've seen a lot of people articulate themselves in dynamic and energetic ways without the cursing, the profanity. If that's what keep y'all motivation and stuff, that's just wickedness. Cursing is wickedness. You talk about words. So somebody trying to educate you and school you, but they steady putting out wicked words, and the words can be spells that just, the message don't get by. They just cussing. But this is it. This is my post. I might post it, I might not. Today is Monday, and it's August the 6th. Hey, go Amazon, Kindle. Check out that Chemical 7 series, Enter the Scientist. August, when school start, we're going to have a lot of things up as far as on her channel doing educational stuff with the math, the science, and periodic table, and algebra and things like that. The Ralph for 7, he'll still come in here do his little social thinking and what he see on YouTube and the communities where he want to speak on. But try gonna get off of this because it's not gonna change. It's been going on for years, and there's nothing that has changed between those people who have opened up their conscious minds, and not too many have had changes in their life where they're doing much. If so, bring me the scientific evidence that what you're doing has changed people's lives and made them live a better life, eat better. I like to know the statistics of that, because that would be good. And if it's those people together that think that way, that's who we need to all come together and start sitting down, coming up with solutions and answers to today's current events, to today's problems, not yesteryear's history. We know history, can stand history. What history got to do with now? Get it together, people. It's your boy, 7 the Scientist, and this is my lab mate number 7. Your name is?
Naomi again.
Say Naomi again. Hey, y'all have a beautiful week, a beautiful day. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you. Hey, positive energy and vibes, man. We love you all, man.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, baby. Continue to fight. Continue to get better. Continue to grow. Continue to live. Peace.